Few people realize that an air fryer can actually cook eggs better than a gas stove. If you've ever had rubbery fried eggs, overcooked yolks, or boiled eggs that are hard to peel, this video is for you. With just an air fryer, mornings become much easier. No oil splatter, no watching the heat, no failed eggs. From fried eggs and boiled eggs to poached and scrambled eggs, everything can be done in just a few minutes. Watch until the end. I'll share 4 simple but truly effective ways to cook eggs. Let's get started. Now, I'm using 3 eggs that have been cleaned. If your eggs still have dirt on them, remember to wash them thoroughly. Before cooking, I use a needle to gently poke the wider end of each egg. Just make a small hole to let the air inside escape, so the eggs won't burst when exposed to high heat in the air fryer. Next, place the eggs into the air fryer, no water needed. I cook the first egg for 5 minutes at 356 degrees Fahrenheit. At this point, it's ready. I open the fryer and take the eggs out. Immediately place them into a bowl of cold water that you've prepared beforehand so the eggs stop cooking and become easier to peel. All right, let's check them out. The shells peel off very easily. I cut the egg in half. Wow! The egg white is nicely set, smooth and firm, while the yolk is soft, rich, and still slightly runny. Just looking at it makes you want to eat it right away. This type of egg goes perfectly with toasted bread, or simply sprinkle on a little salt and pepper, and it's already delicious. It's quick and easy for the morning, yet still nutritious. For the second egg, I set the time to 7 minutes at the same temperature. This is the level of doneness that my family and I like the most, and make most often at home. Take the eggs out and continue placing them into a bowl of cold water to soak for about 1 to 2 minutes. All right, let's peel this eggshell now. Oh, don't rush to throw it away. Eggshells can be crushed and used as fertilizer for plants, providing a great source of calcium. Let's make use of them. Wow! The egg is perfectly cooked, not too runny and not dry either. The yolk is just set, slightly firm but still soft, very rich and pleasant to eat. This type of egg is perfect for breakfast or everyday meals, delicious on its own or paired with bread. And finally, if you want the yolk fully cooked, just increase the cooking time by 2 more minutes, keeping the same temperature. I follow the same steps as with the previous eggs. After 9 minutes, I take the egg out and peel it so we can see the result together. Wow! And there you have it, fully cooked eggs with a bright, clean color, perfect for salads or quick snacks. The eggs stay smooth and creamy, without the grainy texture you often get when boiling eggs on the stove. What makes this method even easier is that there's no water involved. Just set the timer, and your eggs are ready with almost no effort. This is one of the simplest ways to prepare meals or make your breakfast a little easier. Which level of doneness do you like the most? Let me know in the comments. With this method, I use a bowl that can withstand high temperatures. First, add a little oil to the bottom of the bowl. Then crack an egg into it. Place it in the air fryer at 392 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 minutes. The time and temperature may seem right, but wait until after 4 minutes and I'll show you where the problem lies. At this point, I take the egg out. You can see that, although the egg white is cooked, the texture isn't as tender as you might expect. That's because the heat from above makes the top of the egg a bit tough. So, to get a perfect fried egg, I still crack the egg into the bowl as usual, but this time, I completely cover the top of the bowl with a piece of aluminum foil. Hold the foil tightly around the rim so it stays in place and doesn't puff up inside the air fryer. Cook the egg at the same temperature for 4 minutes. This foil wrapping method protects the egg from the direct heat of the upper heating element, allowing it to cook evenly. Now take the egg out and check it. Wow! The egg is perfectly cooked, with firm whites and a soft yolk without being tough. You can clearly see the difference between covering the egg with foil and not covering it. One egg is perfectly cooked, looks great, and is tender, while the other is overcooked and very dry. So remember to cover the egg with aluminum foil before frying it in the air fryer. Now, I'm going to make scrambled eggs using an air fryer. I start by cracking 2 eggs into a bowl. Eggs are extremely nutritious, rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals, and are very good for both children and older adults. Add a little milk to make the eggs softer and smoother. Unlike fried eggs or boiled eggs, scrambled eggs need a bit more attention and stirring. Next, place another bowl into the air fryer. Add a little butter. Cook at about 300 degrees Fahrenheit to heat the butter for a few minutes until it melts completely. Now pour in the egg mixture. Cook for 5 minutes. The total cooking time is 5 minutes. After about 2 minutes, I open it and stir the eggs. This step is very important because it prevents the eggs from forming a hard layer at the bottom and helps them cook evenly. Continue cooking until the eggs are done. All right, my timer has gone off. The time is up. I take the eggs out. Be careful, because they are very hot at this point. The scrambled eggs are perfectly cooked, fluffy, soft, and creamy. This is my favorite among egg dishes. At first glance, Everyone will love them. Even my family members who were skeptical about making scrambled eggs in an air fryer have to admit they are surprisingly delicious. This method proves that with just a little patience, an air fryer can make excellent scrambled eggs. Finally, let's move on to poached eggs. First, I add a little cooking oil to the bottom of the bowl, similar to the previous tip. Then, I pour a small amount of boiling water into the bowl. This creates gentle steam, which helps the egg cook slowly and stay tender. Next, I crack the egg into the bowl like this. Be gentle so the yolk doesn't break. Then place the bowl into the air fryer. Cook at about 374 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes. When the egg is cooked, simply take the bowl out, and it's ready to serve. The result is a soft, silky poached egg, with the white neatly wrapping around the yolk, looking very clean and beautiful. Wow! Take a look! The yolk is just set very tempting, isn't it? This method is simple, requires no water monitoring and no stirring, yet the result is excellent. And that's all 4 tips for making perfect eggs with an air fryer. Today's tips all help you save time and deliver surprisingly good results without needing to use the stove. I hope today's video makes your mornings easier and more enjoyable. If you find these tips helpful, please take a moment to like the video, share it with anyone who needs a quicker breakfast, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tips. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all good health.